You ever walk into a room and everybody has already decided what you are, what you've done, and exactly how your life's gonna turn out? That's how it started for me handcuffed, in a suit that fit like a punchline, standing in front of a huge wall head right in my face. Not behind his hand at her, but right out loud, as if the script said he was supposed to be the comic's relief. Not the kid headed to Harvard. Son, so the act, he said, swatting the air like he was a flea. You know what I mean? The prosecutor smirked, the bailiff rolled his eyes, and the courtroom just watched while I tried to speak up for myself. Didn't matter, you're going to prison, boy. Only is for how long? And there's me mom, slutzing me Harvard acceptance letter so hard the paper looked ready to spit in twoatsing. Everything had worked for theater right on the edge. But let me back up a setbetsause for months before I was that kid in handcuffs. I was the kid valedictorian, standing on stage at Benjamin Banneker High, telling 300 people, we are not prisoners of our zip code. We are architects of our destiny. That's how I used to see myself. Zulegebound, future attorney. Sats in the top 1%, this here's rooting for me betsause days so how far it come. I spent my summers helping books at East Baltimore Public Library, running test classes for folks who barely knew how to turn on a computer. Every penny into the Zulege fund, every night in the law section with constitutional law textbooks for company. Betsause Harvard might have given me a full ride, but life in that neighborhood still demanded more than what we had. The library was my safe haven. That's where I learned how systems work. And my mom, she was working triple hits at Hopkins, pushing herself for me since that did. She'd say, "Bye-bye, you're gonna be the first attorney in this family," even while studying for her own nursing exams. At the same kitchen table where I did my homework. Our neighborhood wasn't the kind of place you used to live. Abandoned houses, sirens, corner stores behind bulletproof glass. But inside our apartment dreams were treated like blueprints. That night everything hanged. I was walking home from the library, thinking about Miranda Way. Arizona, of all things. Blue lights flashed behind me. Hold up right there, said Officer Williams no relation. I did everything right, just like mom taught me. Keep your hands where they can see em. Speak respectfully. No sudden moves. Thing is, 20 minutes earlier, Danny's corner store got robbed. The description: young black male, 6 foot, dark clothes, baseball cap. Infivaked, wearing a yellow volunteer's shirt, library badge in my hand. But that didn't matter. Store owner Jimmy Davis comes hoofing around the corner and points right at me swars him the one. Who robbed him? That's him, that's the one. Never mind that he helped his daughter with her college applications last month. Never mind that he was 3 inches and a beard short of his description. I know what I saw, he says. That's all it took. Next thing I know, I'm in the back of a car, watching me future evaporate in the rearview mirror. No, the real good punch sitting across from me public defender, me. Carter, in a courthouse that smells like old coffee and despair. Judge Morrison sent the honor roll kids to adult prison last week, he says. Doesn't matter who you are. Take the plea, 18 months, maybe out in 12 for good behavior. Otherwise, you ruled the ditch with 5 years. I tried to tell him I got security photo from the library. He doesn't even look up. kid, everybody is innocent. That's what they all say. My stomach dropped out. This was not about truth, it was about numbers. About moving people through the system as fast as possible. In a time. You got until tomorrow morning, he said, already halfway out the door. When I got home, my Harvard portal already showed me the damage. Due to pending felony charges, your admission has been withdrawn. 4 years of perfect grades, hundreds of hours volunteering gone without an email. My mom read it over my shoulder and just crumbled. I already took a second mortgage, he whispered. You said you're too fund to try to get a better lawyer. But they want 15 grand we don't have. I looked at her at the exhaustion etched into her face and I just blurted, Mama, what if I represent myself? She shook her head. This is not a debate club, Marcus. I know that, but if the only lawyer who cared about Marcus Williams was Marcus Williams, then maybe it was time to bet on me. That night, while the city slept, I was buried in low box at the library studying Ferretave. California, the Supreme Court said that says I have the right to defend myself. And the deeper I dug, the weirder things got. The police report had shifted the description to match me. The library security logs put me at my desk during the exact time of the robbery. Somebody was playing games with the faces, and it was not me. I called Carter the next morning, I'm rejecting the plea, and I'm firing you. Hello, kid. You're making the biggest mistake of your life. Maybe, but I was finally making a choice that was mine. 3 days before a trial, I pieced it all together. 15 other arrests in 3 years. All young black men, all connected to Davis' story. Every report nearly identical copy past policing, plus $47,000 in insurance payouts for items that never really vanished. This was not just about me. This was a racket, and I was the first one crazy or stubborn enough to try and stop it. In short, the youth tried to play it off me. Williams, I trust you reconsidered this foolish decision, but I had not. I opened my own defense, calling Davis first. Step by step, I walked the jury through the inconsistencies, hate, beard, baseball cap. I was none of those things. People hung their appearance, Davis said, swatting. Maybe has have. The jury sneaked. Then some officer Williams. I entered the official dispatch logs. You say you arrived in minutes. But the records have 45. His face went pale. Dispatch logs aren't always accurate, he stammered. I shoved how 12 different police reports looked like they'd been written in on a sitting. How insurance claims from Davis lined up perfectly with those arrests. And then it's on the bank records showing monthly payments from Davis to Williams labeled as security consulting. That courtroom exploded. The judge called order, but the spell had broken. The Volcon was out in the open. And for the first time, Judge Morrison stood upside had never seen anything like it in 35 years. Dismissed all charges, launched an immediate investigation into both men, and made it clear to everyone watching that sometimes the system can be made to answer for its own lies. I walked out of that courtroom a free man, my mom crying and hugging me so hard the dogs had cracked a rib. Days later, Harvard called. Let's discuss your immediate reinstatement and a full scholarship. And a year after all that, I was walking across Harvard Yard, low box under my arm, ready to make sure no other kid had to fix this battle alone. They started teasing me chase in Los Charles Williams way. state of Mariand, a warning and a hope at the same time. I started working classes with the public defender's office. Fighting for kids like make it the word go upon before they had a chance. So if you're listening, if you've ever been written off, underestimated, or forced into a box, don't let anybody tell you who you are or how your story ends. Your circumstances don't write your story. You do. When the world tries to make you smaller, study harder. When they dismiss your voice, speak louder. When they underestimate you, prove them catastrophically wrong. No, do me a favor, drop your ducts below. Where do you stand on justice, on corruption, on whether one person can really hang the game? Share this with somebody who needs to know that power is what happens when you refuse to disappear. Becauce sometimes, the most dangerous thing you can be is exactly who you are allowed. Smart, stubborn, and unwilling to play the part they wrote for you.